everybody, how's it going? This is my first YouTube video, and yeah, so hello, I'm Valerie, and my videos will be about spirituality, about healing, about the growing change in consciousness that's going on right now with everybody, and in the spirit of that, I just want to share my experiences as somebody who is not a master, who's not, even at like a high teaching level. I don't have any certification to teach yoga, meditation, anything like that. I've just been on this healing journey that's taken me to all of these different places, and I'm looking to share that with people because I think that, I think that I've been looking to be perfect before I did any of this for my whole life, and I'm realizing that it just has nothing to do with that. So, in the spirit of that, for my first video, I wanted to talk about something that would kind of just strip down any of my ego senses, any part of me that wants to get something grandiose out of this. I wanted to make a confession of sorts, which is in the title. I wanted to confess that I am judgmental. And I think that it's time that we kind of all started admitting some of the things that freak us out about ourselves and some of the things that we think, like spiritually, we're not supposed to be. Basically, the reason that I started this YouTube video was simply because I felt inspired to do so. I've been writing more recently, I've started blogging, it's in total baby stages. But for some reason, I was feeling it like the urge to start doing this, and I have no experience doing it. So it's not something that I'm coming into this being like, oh my god, I'm so good at this, like I have so much to share with the YouTube world that's going to enlighten everybody. It's really not like that at all. And it's funny because immediately when I had this feeling, like just the very first thought about it, immediately my brain goes like, oh, really? Like, you think that you have all of this wisdom to share with people, or, your ego is so big that you need it stroked all over YouTube with a bunch of people giving you validation for everything that you're saying, and like, why wouldn't you just say this to people in real life? Why would you need to do it on the internet anyway? What do you want to become, some kind of internet celebrity? And like, on and on and on and on. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, all I thought was, And so I started writing away right away, just being bombarded by really judgmental thoughts to myself. And probably the one of the greatest things that I have been playing around with recently is just I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the bumper sticker or the phrase, don't believe everything that you think. And that's the great part, is like that particular thought pattern that was coming at me, like my thoughts were thinking that to me, it wasn't helpful. It was in no way serving me. I guess it did to a point, because it brought me here. So I guess everything serves you to a point. It's just about knowing when to exit that, knowing when to say like, oh, thank you for bringing that aspect of myself up to the forefront, that judgmental aspect. And, now I'm gonna just make this YouTube video anyway and see where it goes. So, I don't know if you're all familiar with the fantastic Broadway show Avenue Q, but I've seen it performed and it's hilarious. It's just, go look it up. Even the soundtrack is really, really fantastic, and I actually don't like musicals in general, but this one is really clever and funny and fun. And there's a song in it called Everyone's a Little Bit Racist, and part of the lyrics go, if we all could just admit that we are racist a little bit, maybe it would help us get along. And I think that that's a fairly controversial idea, but I wanted to kind of bring it into the arena of being judgmental. Pretty sure we're all judgmental. I'm pretty sure we all judge ourselves and judge other people. And especially in a spiritual realm, a lot of the times when anybody comes out wanting to speak about things spiritually or just share their experiences, there's a lot of judgment coming at them, especially if you don't do everything perfectly. But I think we should just get it out there that we all judge ourselves and that we judge other people, and that doesn't have to stop us from being loving, especially if we're willing to admit it. And when that judgmental thought comes up, to just say like, all right, well, thanks for your opinion, thought, and then move on past it. Because I've actually had a lot of experiences lately with being judgmental towards myself and others, and really, I mean, I believe that any judgmental thoughts towards others is really just me being judgmental towards myself. Like, I think that the idea of, difference between my feelings towards myself and another person is basically an illusion. I mean, I think that it's all connected, and, as soon as I'm perfect, I won't have those feelings. Well, I'm not really counting on that happening. And so I think that for a lot of us who maybe have been working towards enlightenment or been working spiritually and want to have this great end goal, it becomes really scary when you're working a lot on it and you feel like you're progressing a lot, but you are still feeling like negative things, like you're still feeling really judgmental towards yourself. Like right now I'm looking at myself in the camera and I'm being like, girl, what is going on with your hair? Like, it is not looking very good. Like, I'm not really digging how I'm looking. And I would rather just be upfront about that and then not have to stop this video and then go make another one, like after I like fix my hair and blow dry it and like just put on some lipstick, which I only own one lipstick anyway, and I really just said that because I didn't want you to judge me, because I didn't want you to think I wear a lot of makeup because I'm spiritual. So yeah, this is a fun game. So basically, when you're in the middle of judging something, somebody, whether it be you or somebody else, you know what, just admit it. Just admit that you're being judgmental, and that that's okay, and that you're still a spiritual person, that you're still a loving person. It doesn't mean you have to shut down the whole business and stop trying to do what you're doing. It's all right. If you're watching this and you're thinking her hair looks janky and she's not very good at making YouTube videos, then just think like, okay, that's okay. You know what? It's okay. You're probably at least judging me a little bit right now, and that's all right. You can still love me at the same time. I can totally still love you at the same time. Let's do this.